my loves, welcome to this short stretch flow. This is perfect just if you feel like you're feeling a little bit stiff and maybe after you do exercise, or you're feeling a bit like a lazy morning. I mean, it's raining this morning, so yeah, or at night as well. We'll take it nice and slow and just feel into your own body, see what feels best for you, see what doesn't feel so great, and of course, just keeping that awareness throughout. So taking yourself into any comfortable seated position. Nice, long spine, roll your shoulders down your back, and close down the eyes. Finding focus on your breath. Watching your inhales and following the exhales. Encouraging your breath to slow down as you drop into your body. Knowing this time here is for you, your chance to reconnect. Let's take 3 nourishing deep breaths here, inhaling through the nose. Letting the belly fully expand, holding the breath, and then exhaling out the mouth. Again, take another inhale. Hold, and sigh out. One more. Inhale. Hold, and sigh. Brilliant. Now, dropping the right ear to the right shoulder, bringing the right hand on top of the head, left hand can come down to your mat, breathing into the side neck, breathing to that space. And then change over sides. Then interlace the hands behind the head, and then bringing the chin to chest. Elbows are coming as if they'll meet. And feel free to rock the head from side to side here. Then inhale, open it up, push the elbows back as we lift the chest and the gaze comes up. Exhale, round it down. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Brilliant. Now bring the right hand in front of the face so the thumb is in line with the nose. And from here we will bring the left arm under. So the backs of the hands might meet, or possibly you take hold of the shoulders, or if you want to go deeper, then the palms will meet. So really allow yourself to keep the shoulder blades rolling down and keep the tension. So really want to press the hands together, or if we're here, just feel that of bringing the shoulder blades down your back. Really lift through the heart center here. And if you'd like, take it to a fold. lifting back up. Open up the arms and change over sides. You might find that you're tighter on one side than the other. That's okay, don't worry about it. Most people are. Continue to lift, lift, lift. And if it feels good, maybe taking it to that fold. And lifting up, inhale, exhale, bring the hands onto the knees. And just taking the shoulders back, feeling into the shoulder blades, rolling them back. And then bringing it forward. Maybe going one shoulder at a time. And from here, as we inhale, we lengthen. As we exhale, we come to a forward fold and allow the head to roll down last. Inhale, roll it up, allowing the head to come up last. Exhale, bring it forward, drop the head. Inhale, roll. Exhale, hinge. Inhale, roll. Exhale, hinge. And this time we'll take circles with the body. So bringing our chest over to the left leg, over to the right, and then all the way back. I really invite you to close down the eyes here so that you can find focus in your own body and see where the body wants to go. Can you find any little places that normally you don't reach? And then going in the opposite way. And then rolling back up. Now taking the left leg, extend it long, so we're not right in front of the body, we are taking it to the side. So in our half wide legged pose here. And I want us to bring the chest so that we are on top of the leg. And if you like, if you've got a pillow, then you can grab your pillow and place it on the knee. And then hinge forwards at the hip. So the option's up to you. You can have that pillow, or if you'd like, you can just allow the chest to come down. And keeping these toes looking up towards sky so that it is an active stretch. Passive is when we allow the muscles to just relax. Active is when everything's engaged. Now, bring the left hand down the left leg and sweep the right hand over the right ear. Maybe you can reach for the toes. If not, do not worry about it. You've also got the option to keep that pillow there if you'd like. Really lifting and twisting up towards the sky. And then lift all the way up. Bring the right hand behind the body. And we're going to come up onto this right leg, lifting the hips up into sky, lengthen the body, take a nice big stretch. And then bringing it down. Change over legs now. So again, you choose your option. If you would like a pillow, then just get one. Bringing the chest now on top of the leg. And then hinging forward, sink down. You soften through the neck and the jaw. So I find that I hold a lot of tension in my jaw. So it's a nice reminder just to maybe even give it a wiggle to loosen the jaw. If you are doing this first thing in the morning, then you might find that your legs feel a bit tighter than normal, which is completely normal. Our body is always a bit more tighter first thing in the morning. It loosens up with movement that we do during the day. So lifting up and then taking this side stretch. So right hand comes down, left hand comes over. So that option with the pillow, just bringing it down onto the leg and allowing the hand to be there. Maybe you support yourself, your head with the right hand, getting that lovely opening. And you'll find that if you ground through this left hip, that the stretch becomes deeper. And then lift all the way up now, bringing that left hand behind the body, lifting the hips up, stretch, big stretch here, maybe pointing the right toe. And then rotate it round into our tabletop position. Hands stuck underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. So really pressing into the hands so that the shoulders aren't coming up to the ears. We're keeping that active stretch here. Let's take some cat and cow. Inhale, lifting head and tailbone. And then as we exhale, we curl it under, bringing the chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. Inhale. And exhale. Brilliant. Now extend your right leg out to the side. And from here, you can either stay here if you can feel that stretch, or sending your hips back. So you might want to tuck the left toe under if that feels good for you. If you want to come down onto the forearms, that's also an option. Get this nice toe stretch if your left toes are tucked under as well. And lift it forward, dropping the right knee. And we'll do the same for the opposite side. Left leg extends. I can move my pillows. Oh. that option to either stay here or send the hips back. Now throughout all of these stretches, it's always about finding where feels best for you, and that might not always be the same place. Your body changes daily, even minutely. Continue to breathe. And then bringing it forward. Now I want you to take your knees just about so they're either side of your mat. Now flex your feet and either staying here or dropping down onto your forearms for our frog. So really we want here to be an opening of the hips. It is quite a deep opening, so just allowing yourself to take it whatever feels best. So you'll see as well, you want to be kind of creating like a 90-degree angle with your knees as well. Maybe you can go all the way down to your mat, maybe that feels good if you've got really open hips. This is a deep opening, so at any time you feel it's too much, then bringing the knees up, come back to your child's pose. I'm just holding for a couple more breaths. And then sending our knees back. Take yourself into your child's pose, releasing any tension you might have created. Take any movement that you feel your body needs as well. Now, lying back to your tabletop, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. You might need to readjust so that you can get there. But in our lizard pose, just taking any movement that you feel your body needs to settle into this pose. And then either staying on your hands, lifting the chest, or you have the option to drop down onto the forearms. Whatever feels best for you. As well, if you have pillow or pillows, feel free to bring them on the inside of the leg and drop down onto them. forward sole of the foot into centre line, framing the foot with the hands. If you're on the forearms, then of course make yourself back up to your hands, and we'll take a pigeon pose. So bringing the sole of the left foot by the right foot, by the left hip and lift here. So we get this lovely opening of the chest. And our proud pigeon. And then taking it into your fold. You might want to readjust your right foot. If having it by the hip doesn't feel great, you can bring it to almost a 90-degree angle, but I find this is a lot of pressure for your hip joint to make. Some yoga teachers or some yoga studios and etc. lineages will tell you that this is how you do pigeon pose, but it does require a lot of flexibility and movement in the hip joint, and for me it just doesn't feel that great, accessible. If it feels good for you, then go for it, but really staying with what feels best. And for me, that is having the sole of the foot nearer to the hip. So just continuing to breathe, allowing your breath to guide you in your mind. And then pressing through the hands, lift up, and then send that right foot back. Take any little movements that you feel you need just to release that hip. And we'll do the same for the left side. So left hand steps to the outside of the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Option to stay here or drop it down. You choose best. And invite movement in if that feels good. If you're on the forearms, lift back up onto the hands, and then bringing that sole of the left foot by the right hip, lift through the chest now, taking our lovely proud pigeon. And then bringing it down into our forward fold. to the hands and then swing this leg round. I find it's best just to bring the hands behind the body, allow knees to fall from side to side, release any tension there. And shuffle forward on your mat and come down onto your back. Now take the right knee into the chest and extend that left leg nice and long here. You can roll your shoulder blades down your back and lengthen through the neck, through the spine. So imagining that you are one big line through the spine all the way to the crown of the head. You can hug that knee into the chest and then we'll take our twist. So right knee guides across the body, right arm extends long. Option to have your gaze over the right fingertips. Maybe you close down the eyes. But here's some pops in my back. Clearly needs a crack. And bring it through center and release the right leg down. Bring the left knee into chest now. Hug it close to the body. And then send it across the body, taking our twist on this side. And then release it back and come into a very short Shavasana. So lying with your feet about hip distance apart, arms relax either side of the body, and we close down the eyes. Allowing your body to relax now and to absorb any poses, asanas, stretches that is just done. And begin to invite movement back. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a nice full body stretch, hands over the head. You can bring the knees into the chest, give yourself an embrace, a cuddle. Bring the head to the knees, rock from side to side. And then gently guide yourself up to any comfortable seated position. Let's close our practice with one final releasing breath. So if you've opened your eyes, I'll invite you to close them. And take a big inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. And sigh it out. Hands Namaste Mudra, heart center, bow the head to the hands, honouring the highest in yourself and the highest in anyone that might be practicing. That is our short stretch flow finished. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a wonderful rest of your day or evening, whatever you get up to.